Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Dead Island. Now we are in the middle of a somewhat of a boss fight which we're trying to kill Afran, which is kind of maybe the only... How many boss fights have we really seen? Maybe 3 or 4? It's hard to tell if it's even that high. This may be the only one since this is the only named character that's been a boss fight. Everybody else has been zombies. So he's throwing grenades. So I think the only appropriate thing to do would be to see if we can get close enough to throw some grenades of our own.
Come out, you coward!
There's Afran right there. But we can see there's several more bad guys of his soldiers around the area. One would assume that they're not just gonna disappear. I'm filling them full of bullets, but I'm not doing a lot of damage.
Maybe there's something useful.
Grenades, all kinds of grenades, large med kits, energy drinks. I suppose I'm trying to throw him through the window here. Am I accomplishing that? I don't think so. There he is, he's on fire. Let's play a little bit of inventory here. Drop that. And grab these grenades. Grenades do a lot of damage. Let's also take that large med kit. I should have a bunch of large med kits, so I don't know why. No, I don't. Interesting. This one does 554 on the shotgun. This one, let's see. So he's half damage there. Let's go ahead and see if we can throw this in here. Not working very well. Let's move on to a different thing. Shotgun, F4 shotgun. Let's reload this shotgun and see if we can take him out with this. So this doesn't feel like your standard video game fight, in the sense that we're having to be pretty low and slow here. Yeah, that shotgun's not doing diddly for us. We would do better with the revolver. There we go. That got him on fire. Did I kill him? I believe that just killed him. Good. Take back those weapons. I have a feeling what happened before with the large med kits is I use those before I use the medium ones, which is an interesting choice. So I gotta take out all these guys first. Seems like there's one right here. Come on. There we go.
Son of a bitch!
Yep. He was back there. Missed.
Cut him off!
There we go. And that seems like that's everybody. Not an effective boss fight, really. Shoot. Got very close there. Let's see, this large med kit, I want to do something with it. Turn off that radio. Let's see, what can we do? Get rid of that Cambo, take the large med kit instead. They'll just float in the air, that's fine. Like this pistol's floating in the air. We have the Phoenix mod now. Let's see. So of course we want to come to Afran and see his gun. That's a 364 rifle versus my 374 one. So the one I got a long time ago is still 10 more damage before it's even upgraded. There were red barrels everywhere apparently I could have shot. This really feels like a boss fight. This could have been the end of the game too. I mean, do this boss fight, get the boat, leave the island. It's not unrealistic. But no, it's not the end of the game. Although we are making slow progress towards the end of the game. Striker shotgun for that. Search short circuit mod, high voltage mod. What would I need for the Phoenix mod that we just picked up? Big old axe of some kind. Alright. Repair this one. We'll maybe repair that one. We won't repair that one. Well, it seems like there's nothing else to do here.
Let's take a look.
Frail wicked sickle. We don't need that. And we were in a boat like this before in the resort area, but it was off the beaten path. Notice there's a workbench right here on the place. And so let's quickly take a moment to look at our quests. This one is go back to the abandoned house, which we need to fast travel to, and this one's go back to Carter. And so there are no other quests to do. No cutscene.
Good job, friends.
So, is he gonna take us to the prison island right now? I don't think so. I think there's more to it.
Well then, ready for a meeting with Moen?
Let's see. Find Moen in the swamp.
I'll do my best.
I guess, yes.
Let's go. We're here. You will find Moen in the hut at the other side of the bay. I'll wait here for you.
Alright, so it took us from there, and we've seen a lot of the map. One would assume you would come into contact with this section at some point. One would assume you would investigate all of these roads at some point. See if there's anything here. Looks like pretty much over here, though it's done. Find Moen in the swamp. Here's the Gutu Cola. And I guess we're just walking in the swamp. Let's... I guess make our way through these swamp sections. Oh, I'm leaving the playable area. Okay. How am I supposed to do this then? Show me on the map where you want me to go. What a terribly, like, cordoned off section that I can't even, in this tiny area, they can't even let me walk to the edges. That's enough Gutu Cola, I believe, to finish that quest. Unless I already missed that quest somehow, or already finished it. There's a fire burning, but it looks just like a normal fire. Tranquil, non-zombie related fire. Always check the place out. Make sure they're not planning on jumping out the back of the window.
How's it? Hanging in there.
Anything will help.
How's it
Dangerous shotgun for $4.75. I think I will take that shotgun. Let's see, 511, 508, venom sickle. Yeah, 404 versus 475. I'll take that. Take this personal ID. How many of those have we gotten is an interesting question. Let's see. Let's take a moment and just see. We have $20,000 plus we have 10 diamonds too. So if I really needed money, it could be done. I don't know about this mod system. Yeah, we're at 47 out of 100. We're barely gonna get half of them done.
I've been waiting for you. Voice from the radio said you'd come. Nowadays, you can't trust nobody. But Matutero said you okay. And that's one but I trust. The bra from the radio has it wrong, okay. I don't know no way to any prison. Can't help you with that. But I do know where the walking dead come from. And if you want, I can take you there. Deep in a jungle. A place where they do ugly experiments with God's creatures. This is where the corpses come from. This I know. You wanna go?
Sure. They get
Definitely.
the Walking Dead reference in there.
Okay, then.
But I
Let's
mean,
go.
that phrase has been around forever. It's not like the comic book or the TV series made that the comic book is the TV series that they made from the comic book are unique in that phrase. Wow, are we going back to the boat, or are we just gonna walk there? Because if we're gonna walk there, that would be Really strange in this area. Haven't found any skulls lately, but I don't know how many there are.
So, did you take care of your business?
Yeah. Travel to the laboratory is where we're going, I guess. I may get stuck in a sequence.
I'll wait here in the cold.
I may very well be stuck in a sequence here. This is not even connected. This is its own little section. Ew.
I feel safe on the river.
Don't mind me, I'll just wait right here.
Can't fast travel. I could travel back to the jungle if I wanted to, but I think I'll be fine. He's got nothing to say. Where's the other guy? Alright, well, our new objective is to investigate the laboratory. That's the only thing we can do. Does it make any sense to start off with any,
Maybe there's something inside.
with a gun or something? I don't think there is. Food. Door doesn't open. This door opens. In case you just need some more food, money, or basic weapons. I guess we might as well investigate and look around. Wow, that does kind of look like I could go this way and look a little bit further this way and go all the way here. I bet we'll hit a fence or something that direction and we'll end up going full circle. There's a personal ID. I really shouldn't care about personal IDs. Like I said, we're only going to end up getting half of them in the game. Of course, if I got half of them now and I got half of them in the New Game Plus, and if I was going to be obsessive about trying to do that, I really wouldn't be in too bad of a shape. I guess we'll take the car. Seems like that would make sense, right? Alright, so here's a fast travel. Let's take advantage of this. First of all. We need the abandoned house to go there first. Turn in that side quest. And then we need the jungle side quest. And then we'll come back. I want to take this opportunity to turn in these quests.
They quarantined the island. Looks like the army's not coming to the rescue then. I guess they wrote us off. Whatever they're doing, they clearly don't give a rat's ass about us. I need to put some thought into this.
So we get the old Smoky mod. And so he's gonna give me a new quest.
We sent our friend Bill to the police station to get some important data that might just help us get off this bloody island.
Really?
Bill hasn't come back yet, and we're worried something happened to him.
Look, I know
Would you be
Bill's
willing
dead.
to look for him? This information he was looking for could prove to be very useful.
Wow.
I'm in.
Good. I would say you should probably leave sooner than later.
So we've got this new quest now of paperwork. Find Bill at the police station. Let's see, how do we want to do this? was the fast travel here. Ridiculous. We're going back to the police station in the city at this point. We already know he's dead, but he's got some kind of information on him, apparently. You got anything? I might as well just, I think, just buy a bunch more of these. I'll buy some bleach. You know what? I'll buy some wires too. Alright. Side quest paperwork means run this way to the police station. I have half a thought to run back to the resort and see if any of them were gonna give me any quests. 5 batteries for Rihanna. I do have a lot of batteries I could turn in, actually. It wouldn't be a terrible thought to have done that. That car was where our car was before. That's kind of silly that they would put a car that's obviously been broken down for a while right over the place where our car. Just trying to run here. And in fact, this is pretty much an attempt to speed run an entire mission. And they just stop right when they knock you down. Into the police station we go for the 3rd time. Why didn't they get some of those side quests done? Ooh. Look at that.
Don't let me die!
I tried that trick with the left trigger, right trigger. It didn't work. Faster head stomp now. So I do have like this move that will knock him down instantly, and then a head stomp. So that's interesting. At least a little interesting to have the new ability. It's just full on like double jump now. But I'm not super pleased with that because that means all those slow animations we were watching before didn't have to be slow animations. And instead they were chosen to be slow animations. And it seems to work better too. That's irritating. Let's leave that guy alone. This is almost getting to that feeling. It's almost getting to that feeling that I want to have. The thought that you could just run through an area and be overpowered. And in that overpoweredness, strike them down. But those are like level 31 things.
Bill?
Here's Bill, let's talk to...
Hey, Bill is dead. Oh, Jesus. Listen, you have to help us here. The data he was looking for are emergency radio frequencies. They're on the computer in the chief's office. They might help us to get in contact with the outside world.
He's still blinking. He's not dead, he's alive. Anyway, so we gotta run all the way back. To the office. Nothing's different, still can't get in this section.
Help me!
Some of the jank in this game is to the level of what you would expect to see for a like independent Steam game at this point. It really is. It's not a huge criticism of this game since it's so old. It's really more a applauding of how easy it has become to make games, particularly zombie games these days, using engines such as Unreal and Unity and I'm sure several others that zombies very similar to the way these appear could be bought on a store like the Unity store. A building very similar to this building could be bought pre-made in a Unity store, put together, programmed, and run at the same level of what we're seeing right now.
Maybe there's something in here.
So what does that really mean for this game? Not a ton, because this game was about average when it came out, and it's below average now by today's standards, of course, because time has passed, a significant amount of time. All it really means is that the standards are going to be very high for Dead Island 2. Let's just kind of run through here. The little freeze here, the little kill animation, that's something I would prefer not be in the game in Dead Island 2, by the way. I just don't think it's worth the effort, worth the time. Am I going the right way? No. I don't believe I am. I believe the cursor is telling me where to go and I'm ignoring it. Was I ever allowed in this room before? No, I wasn't. Alright, so that's a little bit of a twist. Damaging splitting axe. Let's see what we can drop to take this axe. Dependable slicer. I'll take that.
This is good luck.
Instead. Somebody coming? Guy's having trouble finding his way out of this area. But see, that really isn't enough change that we can access, it seems like, one new area. Why am I picking up this stuff? Give me that and be done with it. One little new area is not enough. Where's this thug? Doesn't even seem like it matters. Hold and download the data. It's taking forever, but if I'm not catching the guy's attention, who cares? Again, the computer is blue screened. Deliver the data to Patrick. Is there a doorway? Something easier to get out of here?
Anything will help.
I swear. It's right here. Is there no... Was it gonna let me go a different direction? Is that what it was trying to say? I mean... Darn it. I'm supposed to be doing the laboratory in the jungle, not messing around with this. And it's like, it's downstairs. It's gotta be downstairs. Otherwise it would be right there. So again, if this was the way we were supposed to go, it's right here. Why can't we just unbarricade a door and leave? Take that energy drink. Come over here and search for some guns. This is the gun area, so... might explain why I have some better guns, is that I did search this area pretty well. How much XP are we getting? I guess it really doesn't matter. When we look at our skills, it's like we're at level 35. We need another 40,000 XP to go up. And last time we leveled up was a little bit of a time ago. So it is just getting more and more difficult to gain experience and more difficult to... yeah, I'm getting like 200 XP between each head stomp. It's not enough. Not anywhere enough. Is it worth it to go turn in like quests like the champagne, get another 1,000 experience that way? I don't think so. I think I probably only have a couple of let's see. What I would really like is a fast travel, but since I don't have anything closer, we'll just run this way. We never got any explanation whatsoever what the deal with those guys were. And I cannot heal while I'm running. Interesting. So you can run, but you can't heal at the same time. Which means I'm going to run out of breath. I did heal as soon as I stopped. I ran out of stamina, oddly. Alright. So I'm gonna give this guy...
These will do just fine. These will do.
4, I guess?
These will do.
And then, how many batteries does that leave with me? 2, alright. Not terrible. If I could make some more deodorant bombs, it would be nice. So, brand champagne, I have 3. So that would be probably not worth it. I have 44 electric scrap. One would think that that would go for something. 58 for large batteries. 20 soap. Interesting. Alright, let's see what we want to sell. We have a sluggish single shot rifle, 351, 341. One of those can go. This one's 374, that one can go. Sluggish pistol can go. The dangerous shotgun at 475 versus the striker's shotgun at 554. That one can go. We still have plenty of deodorant things, actually. We need more med kits. 513 axe. How many deodorant do we have, though? 3. I'm gonna go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. And we'll see how that works. Come over here and we could make the short circuit mod on the axe or the bullet machete. I'll put that on the bullet machete. And I was gonna try to get the Phoenix mod. What do I need for that? You need a bigger axe. Okay, forget that. And this would be the Old Smoky blade, which requires 2 blades and a machete. So that is probably an even better electric mod. You can kind of see how it's just becoming more and more about electric damage. Nothing else really works as well as we would have thought. So why did that not work as well as I thought it would? How much duct tape do we have? Plenty of duct tape, need a lot more deodorants. So I have 28 duct tape, that means I need 56 deodorants from this guy. Let's see. Short circuit bullet. We'll sell the axe. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why not just give me a number? Why do I have to sit here and just hit A over and over and over and over and over again? How many do I have now? 41, so I need 15 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I can only make 10 of these, so I'm holding on to some extra things. One off. Hey, I got a new challenge completed. Would that challenge give us a big old stockpile of experience? Apparently not enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That puts us back up to 60 of those. That is nice. We also need some med kits like crazy. And I guess I might as well just stick with the med kits that the medium med kits for now. How many med kits is that? 32. That's probably enough. So what's our skill level at? We still need 30,000 even if the challenge gave us a ridiculous amount. Let's see. When we just quickly gaze at all these challenges, we're making progress to them, but not enough to make me happy. We need to deliver the paperwork to Patrick, which Patrick is down here in the abandoned house, so we can just fast travel to it. Is he gonna give me any more side quests?
These are them, huh? Talk to Nick. He'll understand what the hell these frequencies mean. Maybe we'll even get some bloody help here finally.
Maybe we are doing something here that I didn't repair my equipment. While I'm at it, why not repair some stuff? And then we'll repair this and we'll upgrade this all here. Still don't have enough money for the spiteful single shot to be fully upgraded. Alright. Talk to Nick, he'll know what to do. Who's Nick? Nick is here and he wants nothing to say there. So apparently Nick is not going to give me anything, any quests at this point. Maybe he'll come back and give me some quests at a later point. Let's see, we'll load in and load out. See if anything changes there. Nope, Nick doesn't want to talk to me. Alright, jungle at the river village is the other quest we wanted to turn in. And then see if there's any other side quests that happen to come about. This one wants to go to Koala. There you go.
Thank you, friends. There's so much suffering and any kindness is greatly appreciated. If you find more of these healing herbs, please bring them to us.
Alright. And then Death Wish. run over here and turn this quest in. I think there's some cans of food I could turn in also if I wanted to.
Alright then. I hope you fucking suffer.
So we get the shark mod. That's great. And we'll come over here, give some cans.
Thanks. Please.
That was all the canned food we had, was apparently 2. So that really puts everything settled. What was this newest mod that we made? It was like a shark mod? Yeah, we need 2 blades and use it on a sledgehammer or something. And that's it for the quest. We're back to the laboratory now. So at least we know we got that done. But that took almost the entire episode to get that done too. Just one ridiculous side quest for no reason. Alright. Try this again. We'll see how far we can get. I'm not super motivated in this game to get the mods. They seem to kind of just happen, and when they happen I'm okay with it. It seems like the mods eventually help you do more damage. Here's some new guys. They're all in white clothing. There was one of those dreadlock guys. You know, they probably made the model for mowing with the dreadlocks and then said, hey, let's use it.
Are you alright? I'm Will. I've been watching you on the surveillance cameras. You should be able to see the entrance. Be careful out there.
Didn't quite crush those guys as much as there we go.
I'll let you out, but you're gonna have to deal with all the infected congregating out that door.
So there was a big old amount of them. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't die earlier on that. It feels like I am slightly overpowered on the zombies. Where is the guy? But we constantly are still running into issues of dying. This doesn't really feel like a game you would just never die at.
Move it! Get in, quick!
I'll get that fun fact, get that money. Get that money. And here we go.
I'm impressed. You tore through those undead like a tornado. I'm
Sure
sorry,
I did.
where are my manners? I'm Will. You'd better talk to Dr. West. He's in charge here. You have to go through the locker rooms. The scientists here have started building barricades. Go. Look, see for yourselves.
Get out of my way so I can go in here. Well, how about this? Nope, can't break that window. I bet there's something there. Back there, but I can't get to it yet. Here's something, the Bloody Mary mod, and another fact. I'd be very surprised if we get another recording. So, where does that put us in the map? Oddly, it doesn't look like the building could be that big, and it doesn't really look like there's that much more to this area. We'll see what that mod we got was next time. Still trying to use the venom thing. Let's see. Could have bought a bunch of large med kits from them. This dangerous machete, for instance, still not really any better than what we have. Is it time to sell one of our weapons? We'll sell this for sure. This one's like 28 and it's an axe. I'll sell that. So you have to go through the locker because they've started barricading. So they pretty much wanted you to trade with Joel some.
Maybe there's something useful.
So we're having a little bit of falling action here. An ordinary hammer. So why say it's ordinary instead of just saying a hammer? Can't go this way.
I'm a scientist, not a soldier. This isn't what I'm trained to do.
Hey, there is a recording.
The infected animal tore the driver right out of the car. Sorry, but I didn't even try to help him. I ran. I kept on running until I couldn't hear the driver screaming. Somehow I found the lab. A few of the guards thought I was infected. They almost fucking shot me. But they didn't, and thank God. And now I'm inside. I'm safe inside. But this complex, it is not defensible. A group, however, is preparing to leave the lab for the island prison. It's designed to house the worst of the worst. So it's a fortress. If the infection hasn't spread inside, then it may be the last safe place. The last chance any of us have to survive this.
So I cannot believe that this guy is still alive. I expected him to have been
Maybe
dead
there's something inside.
by like the 4th recording. Lemon juice and alcohol in the refrigerators.
So you are all immune. Fascinating.
Interesting. You can open it and close it.
Indeed, quite mysterious.
So Dr. West here probably caused the virus.
So you are all immune.
Here you have this strange cell. Let's talk to him.
I'm sure you're wondering what a laboratory like this is doing in the middle of a jungle. It's simple, really. We're developing as well as testing various cosmetics away from prying eyes. You see, our previous lab was firebombed by animal rights activists. But right now, we're dealing with a more immediate problem. The source of this bizarre infection. I'm sorry. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Robert West. I've been examining the blood of several natives suffering from this infection, and it appears to be a virus of some kind. But it mutates so quickly it's impossible to classify.
This is a custom
If you
face,
don't mind, I'll take a
believe.
sample from each of you. In that case, please, line up.
No cutscene. It looks like. Nope.
Excellent. Thank you. I should have some answers in a few hours. In the meantime, perhaps you could help out a bit here?
Fade to black. Come back. You want to give me some cash? Alright. What's the new quests? Still nothing in here. I'm sure there will be something in there eventually. So what's our quest now? Help the scientists in the lab. So basically, just like the lighthouse, go to the scientists, talk to them, see what they want, and give it to them.
Robert, they're trying to claw through. I managed to distract their attention. Oh my god, they see me! Help me!
Frank, hold on. I will organize help for you in a moment. Frank was trapped in the other part of the laboratory. You have to help him.
Apparently I don't, because I could say no, but let's do it and say yes.
Thank you. Please, hurry.
It'd be ridiculous not to say yes, then you would just be... Come on. You would get less experience. And experience is the only real currency here that's of any real value. I assume you'll be fine while I'm looking over here gathering all the collectibles. It would rather stink if me taking this long to pick up all these items, including that fact did turn out to change the event. Yeah, it's fine. There you go.
That's it. Yes, you did it.
Yeah, I did it. It's a little surprising that we haven't seen any more brand champagne, but not super surprising, because then if we picked up a bunch of more champagnes, we could potentially
Maybe there's something useful.
be over the levels that they want us to be at. I think even at this rate, we're starting to be over the levels that they would want us to be at. See, I knew there was some natives in this game at some point. You can see here an investigation seems to explain what they were really doing. Maybe, maybe not. Can't talk to this guy.
You made it! Frank found a way to turn oleander sap into a poison that can shut down the central nervous systems of the infected, at least temporarily.
I have a bunch of oleander. So, are we still help the scientists in the lab? Is that our goal? He just wants to trade. And will.
I didn't want to worry West, but the emergency generator's almost out of gas. Unfortunately, I have to watch the entrance. But I'm sure you can handle it.
All right.
The main fuse of the generator needs to be replaced. You'll find a new fuse in the warehouse right behind the laboratory. The generator is located just a little bit farther. Don't worry, I'll stay in touch through the camera surveillance system.
Is that a new face model too? Interesting. So, add an hour into the game. We're gonna run out here, get a new fuse from the warehouse. We're gonna go over here, I assume, and change that out. And then that's probably gonna be it for the quest right now, but they may give us some more quests. It took us an incredibly large amount of time to get through those extra things. That side quest to go back to the police station, which was just ridiculous. And I bet what happens is we end up back in the city getting some more quests, which would be very annoying. Anywho, we'll just have to see what happens. We are at 75% done according to the game, which I kind of wish it was all the way done at this point. By far, I would have been fine skipping this laboratory section. I would have been fine skipping the jungle section. I would have been fine skipping the prison section that we haven't even seen yet. It's been going on for so long, and it's not interesting enough. It's not holding my interest enough. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.